Hello everyone, I'm here to discuss the analysis of today's The Hindu, The Indian Express and PIB. So without further ado, let's begin. The first news is from PIB. It states that a shipment of Burmese grapes called Leteku in Assamese has been exported to Dubai. Leteku contains vitamin C and iron. The news piece also mentions that Assam recently exported red rice to the USA. Red rice, which is rich in iron, is grown in Brahmaputra Valley of Assam without the use of any chemical fertilizers. The rice variety is referred to as Bao Dhan, which is an integral part of Assamese food. APEDA also assisted the export of Kaji Nemu, which is Assam lemons, to London recently. Let us read about APEDA. APEDA stands for the Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. It promotes exports by conducting surveys, buyer seller meets, suggests the easing export norms, etc. It comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The next article mentions the government plan to provide economic stimulus to the tune of Rs 6.28 lakh crore to revive the various sectors of the economy post the second COVID wave. So the stimulus package focuses largely on extending loan guarantees and concessional credit for pandemic hit sectors, investment in healthcare capacity augmentation. Free food grain scheme has also been extended till November 2021, and fertilizer subsidies have also been announced among other schemes. Let us read about the ECLGS scheme mentioned in the article. The government has decided to expand the Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme or ECLGS, launched as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat package in May 2020 by Rs 1.5 lakh crore. The overall cap of admissible guarantee is thus raised from 3 lakh crore to Rs 4.5 lakh crore. It was launched to provide credit to different sectors, especially MSME. 100% guarantee cover is being provided by NCGTC, which is the National Credit Guarantee Trustee Company, whereas banks and non-banking financial companies provide loans. No guarantee fee shall be charged by NCGTC from the member lending institutions under the scheme. The interest rates under the scheme shall be capped at 9.25% for banks and financial institutions and at 14% for NBFCs. Let us look at the benefits of the ECLGS scheme. The scheme is expected to provide credit to the sector at a low cost, thereby enabling MSMEs to meet their operational liabilities and restart their business post the pandemic lockdown. By supporting MSMEs to continue functioning during the current unprecedented situation, the scheme is also expected to have a positive impact on the economy and support its revival. In its announcement, the government also provided a Rs 77.45 crore support to revive NIRAMAC. So let us have a look at it. NIRAMAC, or Northeastern Regional Agricultural Marketing Corporation, was established in 1982 to support farmers of Northeast in getting remunerative prices of agri-horticultural produce. It aims to enhance agricultural, procurement, processing, and marketing infrastructure in Northeast. It has facilitated registration of 13 GI tagged crops of Northeast. Around 75 farmer producer organizations or FPOs are registered under it. The company has prepared business plan to give 10 to 15% higher price to farmers by passing middlemen agents. It also proposes to set up Northeastern Center for Organic Cultivation, facilitating equity finance to entrepreneurs. The next article talks about the Statistics Day. So the government has been celebrating the Statistics Day to popularize the use of statistics in everyday life and sensitize the public as to how statistics helps in shaping and framing policies. It has been designated as one of the special days to be celebrated at the national level and is celebrated on the birthday of the late Professor P.C. Mahalanobis on 29th of June each year in recognition of his invaluable contribution in establishing the national statistical system. In fact, P.C. Mahalanobis is also called the father of Indian statistics. End hunger, achieve food security, and improved nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture is the theme of this year's National Statistics Day. The Agni P Missile was test fired on Monday, so let us read about it in detail. A new generation nuclear-capable ballistic missile, Agni P, P stands for Prime, was successfully test fired by the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) on Monday. It has been developed under the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program or the IGMDP. So Agni P Missile is a canisterized missile with range capability between 1000 to 2000 kilometers. Canisterization of missiles reduces the time required to launch the missile while improving its storage as well as mobility. So the missile can be transported via air or road, and also it protects the missile from external environment. Let us look at what ballistic missiles are. So ballistic missile basically means that it is essentially given a thrust and guided in the beginning, and then it acts under the influence of gravity, following an archial trajectory. While we are reading about the nuclear capable ballistic missile, let us also look at the no first use policy, which is an important part of India's nuclear diplomacy. So after the 1998 nuclear test, India enunciated a doctrine of NFU, that is no first use of nuclear weapons. The doctrine was formally adopted in January 2003 and says that nuclear weapons will only be used in retaliation against a nuclear attack on Indian territory or on Indian forces anywhere. Since the adoption of nuclear doctrine, India has said consistently that its nuclear weapons were based on staggering and punitive retaliation in case the deterrence has failed. Let us have a look at IGMDP. So IGMDP stands for Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. It was conceived by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to enable India attain self-sufficiency in field of missile technology. It was approved by Government of India in 1983 and completed in March 2012. The 5 missiles developed under this program can be remembered by the acronym PATNA. So P stands for Prithvi, A for Agni, T for Trishul, N for Nag, and A for Akash. The next article mentions about Yokoca Grand Prize. So noted Indian journalist P. Sainath was one of the 3 recipients of the prize. This prize is given annually to distinguished people who preserve and create awareness about the unique and diverse cultures of Asia. So far, 11 Indians including Sarod Maestro Amjad Ali Khan and historian Romila Thapar have won the Yokoca Grand Prize. The next article mentions that the Uttarakhand High Court has stayed the state government's permission for Chardham Yatra this year. So let us read about the Chardham project related to the Chardham Yatra. It is a program taken up by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways for connectivity improvement for the Chardhams, that are Kedarnath, Badrinath, Yamunotri and Gangotri in Uttarakhand. The implementing agencies include the PWD Department of the Uttarakhand Government, the Border Road Organization or the BRO, and the National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. The project works under the Engineering, Procurement and Construction or the EPC mode. So it signifies that the project cost is completely borne by the government. However, the contractor is directly responsible for ensuring the quality of work as well as rectification of defects and maintenance of the project for a period of 4 years after the completion of the construction. Since BRO is one of the implementing agencies, let us read about it. BRO or Border Road Organization was conceived and raised in 1960 by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru for coordinating the speedy development of a network of roads in the north and northeastern borders region of our country. It works under the administrative control of Ministry of Defence, so this is important. Many strategic tunnels, roads and other infrastructure have been built by BRO. The article also mentions that the Uttarakhand High Court cited various articles of the Indian Constitution to specify the need to stop the Chardham Yatra this year in the wake of the pandemic. So let us have a look at each of these articles in brief. Article 21 is a fundamental right which guarantees protection of life and personal liberty. Article 39E states that the state shall endeavour to make sure that the health and strength of workers, men and women, and the tender age of children are not abused, and that the citizens are not forced by economic necessity to enter avocations unsuited to their age or strength. Article 39F states that the state, that is the Government of India, shall endeavour to make sure that the children are given opportunities and facilitates to develop in a healthy manner and in conditions of freedom and dignity, and that childhood and youth are protected against exploitation and against moral and material abandonment. Article 47 means that it shall be the duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health. The last article of today is about China's Bahetan hydropower dam. It is the second largest dam in the world, the first largest being the Three Gorges Dam, which was opened in 2003 in China only. Both these dams are built on the Yangtze River. So that's all for today from my side. Do write in the comment section if you have any query regarding a particular topic. Thank you so much.